yeah.
So leading a passion-driven life often means taking the time to do the things we love to do, just like being able to die and fire spin and travel. But it also is a big step into radical self-sustainability. Right, Lane? Left. The ability to, generate and create and become and belong. And so the values that we've been musing upon and I've been embodying for years and years are really coming into fruition, into actualization in a totally different way than I've ever seen them. So hi, Uptown Girl. Look at that squat. Isn't she pretty? Got dirty bumpers. Yeah, she's so pretty. Tied up nice and tight. Here we go. On for a delicious day of more Uptown Girl magic. I'll deal with that.
There's that. It's kind of stinky.
Uptown Girl in full
Project mode.
project mode. Yeah. Let us vlog.
Alright,
Lane.
so today is replace the starter day. Here we have our instructions.
We've read them.
We have read.
We also
important.
watched a video.
And we watched a video this morning. This morning when we watched the video, we learned that first we are going to check our power to our terminals. We have shut off all of our batteries, but they say on old boats sometimes there's still connection. So we're going to check the power on the battery lines connected to the starter, and then we may just disconnect the negative just in case to take off
Any power draw.
any power draw. This is what a starter looks like. Oh, buddy. It's heavy. It's shiny. So it's going to go on the engine like that. The solenoid pushes forward when connection is made, and it starts this wheel, which connects to the teeth in the flywheel on the motor, and that's what kickstarts our motor. So Gia, do you want to tell them what sounds our engine is making right now?
Well, right now our sound is like a whirring buzzing noise. Right, which means that so we've heard that the solenoid is not actually firing correctly and that we might be missing teeth on maybe this guy. I'm hoping it's this guy, not the flywheel.
We're not going to talk about that.
Because that would be a whole nother thing. So, when it does catch, which is once in every 6 times consistently, sometimes the first time, sometimes the 6th time, which just isn't really great if for some reason the motor kicks off, which it also likes to do. Sometimes we're working on that too. And we need it to be able to start reliably and consistently. One of the things we need the engine to do.
So, picture of my hands before, because they're generally clean right now. Look at my face. No blood. And I'll show you where I'm going.
Would you like a light?
I actually put a light in there. Ready. So that is our starter. So apparently, once I disconnect the positive and the negative and all the wires, then it's just 3 bolts. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, where's the 3rd? I will bind it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get in there. And we'll, I've done the plumbing in here before, which was rough. But if I remove this, I have some more space. And we have this great light from Tony, so think that's about it.
Yeah. So right now the boat is tore apart. We have exploded everything because Tony's also in the middle of doing the construction. So right now it's construction zone, not home.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll check back in an hour when it's out. Yeah.
Actually, winds before we check out, we found that the gravity feed does work, and we found that it was leaking down into the bilge. Thanks for seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we know that to turn off the connection to the 30-gallon tank when it's full. Ta-da!
Oh, that's the water tanks, for anyone who did not follow that. We have a 40-gallon tank and a 30-gallon water tank that we connected earlier. So the gravity feed does work, but it continues feeding.
It goes down underneath there, into here, but it continues feeding. So we have to know to turn it off when it's full. And it was bubbling up and out of here, and then leaking down right there, and then into the bilge. So we figured that out. I also forgot to put the ground on the VHF radio. So the radio wasn't working, but now it is. So we fixed 2 things successfully already. I just want to start with that.
Yes.
The winds.
It's going to be great.
Here we go. We have updates.
And it's not about the starter.
Well, the update on the starter is that we need smaller tools. So we just found some crazy stuff, more like Lame Bones did. Okay, we did.
Well, first off, we need 9/16. I have one 9/16. Our ratchet is too big, and then I tried a smaller one that had 9/16, and I lost that top piece to the engine. But then I found a bigger one that's somebody else's from before.
So we have to go get a magnet.
So we're gonna get a magnet, and then we're gonna get shorter ratchets. Need a new black hose. I also, while I was stuck in there, decided to check our gear fluid, which we didn't have any before, and then we filled it up and we were like, this is amazing.
And it was
Look how
working
great
for a
she's
while.
doing.
And then after 9 hours of motoring,
It's gone.
it's empty. And we checked the Zorbs, which are these pads. They're so gross. So gross, so gross, so gross.
They're pretty gross.
They're so gross. So full. So we found fuel and oil and transmission fluid on them, and there's also a water leak in the engine. So this is bringing us to some really harsh realities right now of we leave September 11th, essentially, or the last day for us to work on the boat is September 11th. September 10th, because we leave on the 11th.
My sister's birthday on the 10th.
So...
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
So we would have to figure out this transmission fluid leak.
Yes, because it takes 2 quarts to fill. If we just lost the full 2 quarts after motoring for 9 hours out of our 26-hour sail, it's going to be like 9 to 10 hours a day going down the river. So that would be 2 quarts a day, and that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's just too much. Coupled with the fact that there's just black oil all over the place. So at least one, the rocker plate gasket really needs to be changed, and then there's also one on the front. I'm not sure if that's what they call the head gasket or not, but it is leaking minorly, I think.
And the water leak, somebody said it's not bad, it's the shaft leaking, and we do know that water does cool within the shaft system because it's connected to the bottom of the boat, but it's a pretty steady leak even when we're not underway. And to take her into salt water, to have a steady salt water leak 24 hours, we're gonna rust the fuck out of this beautiful diesel engine. So we don't know if that's just going to be easy, like can we just unscrew it and put on a new like one of those sea gaskets and then screw it back on, because that would be really cool, but boats aren't always the easy answer.
Yeah. And then there's the mystery of where is the transmission fluid leaking from. And a lot of people say if the transmission fluid is leaking like that, you have to take the whole engine out. So we're just looking at a lot of harsh realities. You know, if we were sailing, where we would actually be sailing for multiple hours a day rather than only motoring for 1,300 miles, which is about 25 days of motoring.
Yeah, we really need to be able to trust and lean on our engine and know that it can, get us there.
Yeah, so right now
Mr. Perkins.
Mr. Perkins. So we're gonna just replace the starter and hope that that works with the starter bit, and that it's not the flywheel that's missing teeth, and that it just does the thing. And kind of making some secondary plans for like what if we can't take that go on this trip that we were thinking.
Let's not talk about that yet.
I just think it's a good idea to make plans, but we need to have a reliable engine. So we're just putting that into our brains, because for me, like my father, I like to digest things over time. So
Yes. So let's go get some 9/16ths.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that shelf is gonna be so sexy.
Just gonna take a little extra off the end here, and we'll be in business.
Gosh.
I think you're gonna need any additional support. There'll be plenty stuff.
I think just with that.
Yeah. Put the front on it. It'll be like like an I-beam.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll anchor it here and anchor it to the shower.
Well, there they
boat
are.
Pattern matches.
Mm-hmm.
Gear matches.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Mm.
So
let's just hope that the.
put this one in the box. So I don't know if you're.
Whoa! Engines! I get to peek.
Shaft on it. So
That's the flywheel.
that engages, and there's actually a lever in here, and that's what drives this forward. So it actually
That goes forward. That's what
It
connects
does.
in the wheel, and
Yep.
that's all.
so when it's not engaged, the flywheel is actually passing right past the front of these teeth.
That makes sense, and that's why we get the.
Yeah. So when you were kicking the old starter and the windings in the solenoid were bad, it didn't have enough oomph to get the teeth to engage before the big motor spun this gear.
Right.
So it was chattering.
Yep. And no. Okay, so update. It's not the same shaped part. It's too big. So Tony and Alayne were in there holding up this heavy AF starter.
And the bell housing is just like an inch too big.
thank you.
No fits.
Nope. So now Tony is showing us what a solenoid does.
Oh, that's it. Sheboygan start power.
Sheboygan!
Sheboygan! Oh my god, that's incredible.
The hammer! Smash it! Hi. Alayne Bones. I'm getting covered in tiny metal shavings right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like glitter.
It's kind of like glitter.
We are putting the boom bang back up. Why, you ask? Because we put it into one of the lazy jack spots. These tiny little guys, and with the amount of pressure it exerted, it bent the fudge out of this tiny little pad eye. So I'm really hoping that this bigger pad eye is going to do better, because the screws are like twice as thick, but I don't know. It's what we've got right now. So we're going to do that, and yeah, then we'll see. Because all the other hardware doesn't fit onto the mast because it's round. So now I'm just going to cover myself in metal shavings as I create some more ways that things can screw into the mast. Today. Hello.
Hey.
Those 3 screws that popped out.
What
they
you do-
were from the track.
Oh.
Yeah. So just putting some thread locker on and gluing some screws in, like you do.
Like
In-
you do.
In left.
Yeah. I'm just putting new rubber bits in our bimini because they all fell out too. Not all of them. Well, that one's about to too. I might as well do those two too. Are we gonna sail today?
Sure not.
Oh.
The starter's still not in the boat. Tony's rebuilding it. Last piece comes in today. Can you believe it? But we do get to go to the boat and see all the carpentry and the shelves that Tony put in over the weekend.
Oh my
We
gosh.
went back to Chicago to work and drove back up to Sheboygan, which is a lot shorter than sailing, let me tell you. But we are so excited to see the boat.
Yes.
And really excited to be back on her.
Yes.
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan.
Filming.
No, I am. I'm so excited. So excited, so excited, so excited.
So what are you excited about, Elizabeth?
To see the carpentry and to see our babe and to see what our new house looks like because it's been renovated. At least
Small renovation.
small, but yeah, fun, fun, fun. Do, 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 do. Wow! Oh, so nice.
Oh
Look
my
at that
gosh.
lip. Oh, wow. 2 layers. 2 layers. Oh, 2 layers over there too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, look, we could put things in it.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's old.
That is beautiful. Looks like it was here the whole time.
I know. Yeah, it
Wow.
totally matches.
Wait, did he say that there was another one in here hiding? Another one! Oh, wow. Oh, and it's perfect size. Wow.
Oh my
We
gosh.
just put some fun stuff up there. Still put our feet on the ceiling. What do you think, G Lady?
I love it.
Yay!
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
Do more than just look cool.
Yeah, that's, I mean, for a functional element of the boat. Oh my gosh, look at the wizard! Okay, this is the moment of truth. Tony has delivered a starter out of the baby engine portal. I mean, the starter out of the womb of Mr. Perkins, and it has now reinserted it after cleaning it. He made his hat really pretty. You wanna? Alayne is doing the honors to carry the key.
Cross your fingers.
Yep, and it's out.
Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh, look at the wizard!
Yeah.